Hello, welcome back to Vintage Fridays, where we look at vintage tech on a Friday. Today's piece of vintage tech, we got ourselves one of these, which is a PSION Series 5 Palm Dot computer, or PDA, from the late 90s. Now, stuff from about 30-40 years ago, the plastic goes all sticky and brittle, and this is going to go that way soon, but this one's okay. Ashen done a video on the Amstrad PDA 600, and he wore gloves because it was sticky. My Gizmondo's gone exactly the same way, all gone a bit sticky. So yeah, this will go that way soon. Hope not though. Now, these were the Dutch Guts back in the late 90s. I saw someone on a train with one of these using an Ericsson mobile phone, like Sony Ericsson rubbish, and he was plugging in the data cable to this and then into his phone and was sending an email off on a train. And I thought, wow, that looks amazing to do that. At the time I only had a Norto M800 mobile phone. The back here, we got ourselves an IGRA port, because you can send things via infrared, send and receive. Here we have a connection for the data cable. You can plug it into a dock and sync it with your computer, and it's running off 2 AA batteries. And here we've got the connection there. Inside there is the CR2032 battery, which is its backup memory. Here we have the MCIA socket. You can plug in things such as expansion cards and so on. And here is where your stylus goes, because it has got a touchscreen. I do actually have the stylus. Here we have the play, stop, and the pause and the record, because you can record voice memos, and you can cover it up by lifting this up here, and it covers up the buttons there. Press it down, and you can then use the buttons there. Let's open it up. You can see there we've got ourselves a touch screen. You've got a nice keyboard there, and you've got things like you've got system, Word, sheet, data, agenda, time, calc, sketch, and extras. And down here you've got things like the file menu, cut and paste, copy and stuff, infrared send, infrared receive, and then zoom in, zoom out. Let's turn this thing on. We're going to use FN and on. You can see there it's going to be very hard. It's saying replace backup battery to view the screen. Let's do an FN and spacebar. The backlight is on, believe it or not. So if I turn this main light out, you can see there, hopefully it's coming out okay on the camera, you can see what we've got on the screen there. Welcome to Series 5, Word, sheet, voice memo, sketch, agenda, and data. Now it's a lot easier to see this through the viewfinder of the camera than it is actually in person through the screen here. So I went on to say Word, and you've got Welcome to Series 5, and it tells you all about it there. This is the Word document. I can zoom in using the keys here, and I can then use the arrow keys to go up and down. There we go, PSION Series 5, tells you all about the welcome to it. A powerful portable computing installed to access personal data and business information and so on. If I click on the Word, that's what we're in now, the word processor. Let's click on sheet, and there we go. It's a spreadsheet there. Hopefully that's coming out okay on the camera, and you can do your spreadsheet counting there. Press on data, and I believe this looks like a spreadsheet. You can type people's names in and so on, and then search them up and so on. If I click on agenda, you have like a calendar. Now, this is just standard these days, all this stuff in mobile phones, but back in the day this would have been a Dutch Guts. You can input your date, and it says there date December, it says date 1996, January 97, so that's the end of 1997, so that's probably when this thing come out. If I press on time, we see here we've got ourselves a world clock. Now, this could be useful when we're out and about with a ham radio. Could use this to research the time and so on, find out what time zones are in different countries. You can do it on your mobile phone, but maybe you want to do it with something like this, PDA, and you can type the stuff in on Word, and you can find out where they are, and then when you get back, you can either sync it to your computer, or try syncing it with Linux, or you could just manually type in the contacts on the computer. But you could use this to keep a log of your contacts and use the world clock for your ham radio. If we press on calc, and we got ourselves the bog standard calculator there. Down here, if it comes out on the camera, you've got different calculators you can select. A bit more of a scientific one, even more of a scientific calculator, but we'll go back. So this is so hard to film the screen, it's ridiculous. Go on to sketch. You can see that I've been playing around with sketch, and you can then use the stylus to graffiti the screen there. Press this one, file, create a new file. Let's do the top one. I'm going to call it test. Going to press OK. There we go, got a blank canvas, and then we can muck around. So let's do a, try and get a square. There's our square. Look at that, I've just drawn a square. Let's make the line a bit thicker. Check out, we've got ourselves a nice thick square I've just drawn. Let's draw ourselves a circle. There you go, nice thick circle. Let's do a smaller one inside. There you go. There we go. Nice circles that we're drawing. You can use this just to do your sketches on and so on. Basically like a paint program. It's not going to be anything special. It's just basic drawing on there because it's no colour. As you can see there, it's green screen. And what's that? Let's try something else, see what that does. Oh, it gives us a thicker brush there, like an airbrush and so on. If we go on to extras, what we've got in the extras? A few things down there, but it's very hard to see on the screen. Let's see if we can get the voice memo to work. Let's go to Word System. And we're going to go to, there you go, that's our test we've just done on Sketch. Let's go to Voice Notes. And we'll record something. This is a recording of my voice on the PSION Series 5 palm top computer. See there, we've recorded something. Let's give it a playback.
This is a recording on the PSION Series 5. Let's see what it sounds like. This is a recording.
God, that's terrible. But back in the day, you wouldn't worry about the hiss and the crackles. If you just taken some notes, then you could. We just taking some voice notes. It wouldn't make a difference. But nowadays, you do it on your mobile phone. And there's your volume there. Let's give it a playback.
This is a recording on the PSION Series 5. Let's see what it sounds like.
It sounds terrible. There you go. Let's go back to system. And if you wanted to send stuff for infrared, you have two palm tops ready to go. And you go infrared send or infrared receive there. Not sure very well it's coming out on the camera. I say, very hard to film on the camera with this screen. Now, let's turn this off, function, and that one there. Let's turn the big light back on. And there we go, the PSION Series 5. Apologies if you didn't see nothing on the screen there. Like I said, very hard to film the screen. And my nephew has got a gaming channel he's just started, so X-Bladed 10. So he's trying to do all the modern games, Beat Saber and Minecraft and what's all the other ones, Fortnite and Nintendo DS stuff and 3DS stuff and DSi XL, whatever the youngsters are into today. So if you haven't seen his channel, go and check it out. It's X-Bladed 10. I think he's only got about 45 subscribers. He's trying to have a race with his friends so he can get 50 subscribers the quickest. And I think he's going to win, probably, hopefully. Anyhow, that was a quick look at a PSION Series 5 palm top computer from 96-97. If you found the video any use, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, the other button seems to work too. But as always, thank you very much for watching Vintage Fridays. I'll see you on Monday for a ham radio related video. Wednesday for a Mac or Linux related video. So last week I did, last Wednesday I did a video on the Mac where they're missing icons on the desktop. So there's got no hard drive icon. When you plug a DVD in, nothing comes up. Plug a flash drive in, nothing comes up. I'm showing you how to get all that back and how to get the missing folders back from the Mac sidebar. That's done a fresh install on my Mac of OS Catalina 10.15 there. And on a Friday we do vintage tech. I've got quite a lot of vintage tech in the shack actually. So I've got a HD DVD player. I might have to do a video on that. It's massive that thing is though. So yeah, thanks for watching. And I'm just waffling now. I'll see you in the next video.